Okay, this is Mask of our Laptop Tap session 11. So I guess it's April 7th. There was a lot of this rioting and students protesting already started happening. Uh, so that sort of frozen the city a little.
So, I mean, is it martial law or is it
No.
just everybody's in their own little districts?
Yeah, everybody in little districts, the foreigners are getting a little scared. If you looked at that newspaper article I found
Yeah.
live, that actually happened maybe a month after this, where they're actually allowing foreigners to have guns and shoot people for quote unquote protection.
You got to shout, they're coming right for us first. And then, bam, 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 bam.
You want. So it'll get really bad in a couple of months, but it hasn't gotten to that point. And you see the Americans are going to bring in army and stuff like that too. So basically, all these foreign powers are bringing in their military to suppress the riots and the strikes. But that's going to happen more in a couple of months. And if you see in the picture this poster of, I guess, Japanese and either a British or American is like beating up on a student. Those are like posters they had at that time during the protests. And then the picture on the, I don't know if it's on the left or right, if they flip it, is like one of these protests in Hong Kong that will happen in a couple of months, where it's just thousands of people marching in the streets and just, freezing the whole host society, just like how France, when they have a strike, everything's all screwed up. And then the words in the middle is the bloated order of the bloated women. That's their symbol, so they just actually have words versus a weird symbol.
All right, so that's actually the cult.
Yeah, that's a cult symbol.
All right.
So the question is, what do you guys want to do? When do you want to go to Grey Dragon Island? What time? What time of day? You have more preparation. You guys are hurt. You want to wait?
Depends a lot on the others as well, right? On the
well, I'm not at full strength yet.
Yeah.
I'm not either. But the danger is the longer we wait, like, because they know now. We tried to break into their warehouse, so now they're going to be on full alert. So maybe not.
But what about the people we hear that for no what are they, the club we're waiting on? When are they finished?
The club.
Yeah, I forgot the name.
the youth group.
The student body youth group.
Yeah. Because they were busy, so we had to wait anyway.
Yeah. So now you found out that Shen, the guy that's the curator of the museum, was translating something, and he had translated a ritual that they thought was needed.
Yeah, was there a cleansing ritual or a warding?
So they finished that. Here's the thing: if you look at the calendar, today's the 7th. Tomorrow's the 8th. Tomorrow's a new moon.
So we probably want to go then, because then it's like totally dark and they can't see us on the water.
Oh, I'm sorry. Not a new moon, a full moon.
No, we don't want that. That's bad. It's the exact opposite of what we want.
Did you find anything else about these people that had plants grown out of them?
No,
not really. But we assumed it had they're like growing some magic tea or something, or it's going to be involved in some ceremony. But that's just us doing supposition. It's not actual evidence. It's just what we think. Yeah.
Right.
So if you look at the calendar for 1925 in April, full moon is the 8th, new moon is the 22nd. So that's another...
we can't wait that long.
No.
Also, there's a question of, do you want to scout out the island before you guys go there?
I would rather scout out the island because we don't know what to expect. But as far as we know, nobody goes there that doesn't have business there. There's no fishermen that go near it. No fishermen that are willing to go near it because we tried talking to that one guy, and he wouldn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, but this new China group, these people are willing to go near it.
Okay. Well, I mean, do we want to go with them and scout it out, or just... Yeah, we have to go with them and scout it out, because if we send them out there, we'll never hear back from them. They'll be kind of like... we sent those guys out, and they never came back. They got eaten or something, They got sunk.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll take it. Still haven't worked a way out how we're going to actually get there yet.
Well, they have boats, and then we also have to. The other plan was that we were going to keep watch on. What was the Dark Mistress?
Yeah, and you were trying to find out when it's not at the island, right?
Yeah, and there was a plan that we were going to try to take it over and use it as like a Trojan horse.
Yeah, but that was the idea before we fucked up at the warehouse.
So that ship is available if you want to do that. That's also something you guys could try.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do like the plan. I do like that idea.
Yeah, I do too. But yeah, you weren't there.
It was rather humiliating. It was like we show up and just
to say the least.
Kick down the door, get completely pummeled, and run away with our tails.
Pretty much.
Okay.
It was the exact opposite of we're here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. It was we're here to chew bubblegum and get our ass kicked.
Yeah.
It was just not.
Hell yeah.
What about the boat with the inns? Well, we don't know the province, but with the fish people on.
I mean, that was the boat that was owned and operated by the Lo Fong or whatever.
Yeah.
And that, I don't know about that one. I mean, it's around. It was just we were more concentrating on using the Dark Mistress because I think it's a smaller boat, and it's a yacht, so we can like kind of have some cover.
Right.
Whereas the merchant boat, I think, is a more open vessel and more crew on it, more people to deal with. Because I think, if I remember when we were looking at it, it was at least like 8 or 9 guys that we could see going in and out at one time or another.
And if they're similar to those who are at the warehouse, no.
Yes.
We don't want that.
Yeah, those guys were they weren't people, they were gorillas. That's what they were.
Yeah, really.
They were shaved gorillas. They weren't.
I look forward to listening to that bit then. When I get
just bent us over and peeled us like a banana.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm up for a bit of mutiny.
So how many people did we see on the yacht then?
Oh wait, I'm cutting and pasting some.
Didn't you do your homework?
I didn't think you were gonna go to the yacht, so.
What about this? Why don't we just assault the yacht? Like as soon as we know we're going to go to Dragon Island, we just take a team of the revolutionaries and we just assault the yacht and take it, because then they can't raise an alarm, right? Because they don't have radios, so we can't radio head to the island.
My only worry is I'm laying the dude's name, the guy from the Penhu Foundation that is the blanking on his name now. The guy that was at the ceremony in London.
I don't know.
Let's see.
What if they've got like a mirror or something to?
Where are my notes? Oh no. Let's see. Yeah, the Alfred. He is the Penny guy. He's going by the name Alfred Penhurst.
Oh.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah. And then I have a note that the Dark Mistress is also crewed by those weird.
Yeah, they are
fishy guys.
So let me see how.
Well, they didn't look right. They looked, odd. They kind of,
Oh.
They have the Innsmouth look.
That's what I put in the notes. But that's my character wouldn't know that. They were just.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it's the shorthand.
We know what that means.
Yeah. Oh, we do.
Their moms and dads weren't too particular, if you know what I mean.
So, the Dark Mistress.
Yeah, I have a feeling that has a meaning behind it. With the African priestess or whatever that was with the Carlisle expedition for a little while.
So, since you guys were watching it for a while, you notice that there's only like about 6 crew members on the Dark Mistress.
So we take like 12 guys and we go down there and we have at them.
So there's that plus a captain, so 7.
Yeah. If we get a few people more, that should work then, I guess. I hope.
Yeah, we can just
Maybe.
So I'm assuming the yacht itself is it like a little 40-foot boat or what? How big is this thing?
Yeah, there's a
because I saw the picture you showed wasn't that big of a boat, was it?
Yeah, I'll put a thingy here. Oh.
I take it we've been given like guns from these sort of revolutionary people.
Well, I was able to sneak my guns through when we got here. I don't know about you guys.
I'm not very good with guns, but I'm just thinking it might be handy to have one anyway.
Well, they have them. I guess from what I remember, they had different calibers. They also had some machine guns and stuff stored away. So I'm assuming
they can lend you some for this action. They'll lend you some, so it's not a big deal. So here's a floor plan of the yacht. There's below decks, the decks, and then there's a above deck. Like the piloting area.
Yeah.
So that's what the yacht looks like.
And then there's 2 little ovals up in front. Those are kind of like little skiffs or whatever.
Lifeboat thingies, I think.
Little excursion boats or lifeboats or whatever.
Okay. Rowboats or lifeboats.
So.
Yeah, and basically you see there's no secrets on here. The boat.
What's funny is my sister-in-law's family has a boat almost like this. I didn't even know they had it. I visited them once and was like, "Hey, want to see our boat?" Like, I'm thinking, like, okay, a little fishing boat. No, it's a camper that you put that's on the water. It's like, wow. Yeah.
Camper on the water. Oh wow.
So, when do you want to assault this boat? Because
well, tonight you said it was gonna be the full moon.
Yeah, it's just the later you wait, the more you guys are heal up, right? Because some people are still hurt.
Yeah, but the thing I feel like we're under the gun a little bit because they're obviously doing bad things, and there might be a ceremony or something they're working on.
Well, and probably the ceremony is related to the full moon, I would think.
They're
doing a ritual.
Usually those things are. Yes.
You know what? That may be bad, right? Do we want to go when they're doing a ceremony on the island? Because that means like the island population will be up.
But then they're occupied.
True.
Yeah. So if you mention this, Lucen, the guy who translated the ritual, says he thinks if you go during one of the rituals, it might actually give you guys cover. And also, if you wait long enough, maybe they may be totally exhausted or whatever they're doing during the ritual may actually make them be occupied and maybe exhausted. He's not sure, but because he doesn't know what type of dark ritual they do.
Well, unfortunately, we don't know what the robes look like for this cult.
Yeah.
Was when we went to that other island, where things went wrong?
Yes, yes, I remember that one.
Was that a full moon or no? I think that was a no moon, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a no moon. That was a new moon.
As you mentioned that, I'm rubbing my arms. Yes, I remember very well.
Oh yeah, the arm incident.
Yes, the noodle arms.
And it's a bit bizarre how that sort of ritual was a no moon and this one is a moon.
Yeah, so maybe there won't be one. You don't know.
I guess we can't find out anyway before, so...
Well, tomorrow night is the full moon, so if you want to take the boat during the full moon, or see if it's there...
Well, I think we're... how much more healing would we get if we rest up a day? Would be...
It's 2 points.
2 points. Okay.
How many do you have now?
I'm mostly there. I got 27.
Okay.
My full strength is 31.
Yeah, so
and
you're
Nate?
not too bad off.
Nate, how do yours look?
I'm at 19 of 28.
Ouch.
So it's worse. I think we want to heal up, rest up one more day.
Okay.
And then we can assault on the full moon. And do we want to do the whole take the boat and ride it in, or are we going to just check it out? What's the plan? Are we assaulting them, or are we going to just scout it out?
I think once we've got it, we'd have to use it pretty quick.
If they're occupied with the ritual, then maybe we should forego trying to steal the boat, because that's more risk, right? So more chance to get wounded, more chance for things to go awry. So maybe we should just hope that they're all going to be concentrated on one part of the island, and we can see that because it'll be all lit up. We can land somewhere else.
Or okay, and the angry protest mob that we've hooked up with, they have boats to get to the island if we need it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we can, do the James Bond scene where they storm the island of the
so you're deciding maybe
mastermind or whatever. Yeah.
Not do the.
I guess we're not going to do the yacht.
Okay.
You did all that work for nothing.
No, that's fine. So you wait one more day. That's 2 more hit points, right?
All right.
So you notice it's a full moon, and then.
What gun can I actually borrow for this stuff?
What do you want to borrow?
A handgun of some description, just in case someone tries to sort of run away. I can try and do a long range shot.
They can lend you one. I'm looking, and it looks like they like to carry 45 automatic. So
45.
They will lend you a 45 automatic.
Cool.
So for this foray onto the island, they will take 3 boats. So Jack Brady will go. He'll take 6 guys with him. Chu Min, the Chinese guy who's leader of the students, he'll take 6 people with him. So that's 12. And then you guys are, 7 and 7, so that's 14. And you guys, you have 5. So I guess they'll throw 2 more people on the boat with you.
Cool.
And you notice Jack Brady, he has a Thompson submachine gun.
Sorry, I'm bringing my shotgun and my pistol, and my hand-to-hand stuff. I got some brass knuckles and.
Chu Min, the leader of the Chinese group, also has a Thompson submachine gun in addition to his 45.
I need something like that too.
Unfortunately, they're sort of limited.
Damn. Well, I have my scalpel. Great. We're good.
Oh wait, this is interesting. I'm looking. All these guys that are going with you have a Thompson submachine gun.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
so
fine.
They can lend you one then if they all have one.
Ooh. Okay.
Or if they were happen to meet an untimely demise.
Wow.
That wouldn't happen. Yeah, I'm looking
Don't
there.
say that out loud.
They have,
I definitely want to.
So they're carrying 45 automatics, a fighting knife, a nightstick, and Thompson submachine gun. Wow.
Oh, you need some machine gun skill for the Thompson, right?
Yeah.
And forget that. I'm not taking that. I need a shotgun.
And what's even more bizarre is their pistols all have silencers too.
Wow.
Okay. Wow.
Wait a second. These guys aren't students.
Students of violence.
It's like we're sitting in the boat. Wait a second. You guys aren't a
It's sort
study
of
group.
funny because I think I mentioned that there weren't any silencers in the 20s, so.
But the book says so. Don't take that away from us now.
So the rule for a silencer is if you're within 30 feet, you get to do a listen roll to see if you hear the silencer.
Mm.
But it decreases your gun range. It halves your gun range.
Oh, well.
So you have to get really close to get a point blank shot.
These are country silencers. They're taking chickens and shoved them on the end of the guns.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, since they all have these, you can have a submachine gun if you want, but you need submachine gun skill, otherwise you get the base.
Yeah, mine's only 25. I'm not going to take one because.
Yeah, and there'll be like D-Day. There'll always be one on the ground somewhere.
Be like Jack Burton firing his gun at the end of Big Trouble in Little China, just knocking people out. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna basically take off in the boat at evening.
Yeah, and then how do you want to get to the island? Do you want to sort of go around the island a little first, or just go and land?
Do we have a picture of the island, or is it too detailed that shows things we should know?
I have a map, but that's if you go around it. If you're just going to head to it, then you're winding up some random location. Right?
I think we should just go around it and check out what there is to see, and then pick our landing spot.
Yeah.
Yes, but only as long as the people think we're not seen, right? Because they would ask questions when they see that boat just go randomly around the island, right? Although they might be occupied, like we were hoping. Yeah, I don't know.
So you're gonna go around. If you go around, you'll notice there's two boats docked at Great Dragon Island. You see the Dark Mistress and Ho Fong's boat.
Balls.
Mm.
And let me describe what this is. So there's this rocky cliff area, and then on the south part, and then that weird shaped thing's the volcano, and then the black thing in the middle is the opening of the volcano, and you see like this black smoke coming out. And the sides, the north sides, have a beach area, and then there's some weird village on the island, and then there's the two boats are docked.
So they're probably going to be in the volcano throwing virgins in there, right?
Yeah,
So,
I kind of have a feeling that it has something to do with the ritual.
So the volcano is about 120 feet up.
Oh, God.
my guess is there's some serious tunnels under that sucker.
Yeah.
So,
Well, if we're just like, if we turn off our engines and listen to what, is there anything that we can hear other than the surf, or is there like?
Yeah, do a listen roll, but you'll have to do better than regular.
okay.
That's my guess.
I missed it.
Yeah, I didn't even get close.
I failed as well.
No. Hold on. Listen. I have 34, and I would need 27. Is that important to us? It is, right?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Hold on. 7. 7, I can do math. Okay, I take 7 points of luck to make it a hard success.
Okay. So you do that, and then you catch in the wind some banging of a gongs and some flute, like people playing on a flute, and you hear some sort of chanting and stuff going on. You feel like you think this sound is coming from inside the volcano.
Yeah. I rub my hands and I say they're definitely occupied, and they are there, and I point at the smoke.
And not only that, you hear once in a while some screaming too. Like,
oh, good.
Oh, that's not good.
That sounds familiar to me. That makes me feel comfortable.
Type of screaming, not like nice.
All right.
Well, a combination of people screaming like in pain, and then some people shouting in jubilation. You know.
Oh.
All right.
You know, when you said the sort of village looks weird, in what way does it look weird?
What do you mean by a village looks weird?
Yeah,
you said that.
Yeah, you mentioned. I'm sure you said it looked. It looks strange.
Some kind of weird village, you said.
Oh no, I said the weird shaped volcano cone. Yes, is what I was saying.
Okay.
You see, it doesn't look like a cone. It looks like this weird shape, right?
Okay.
All right. So the village looks normal. There's nothing outstanding.
Yeah, it's like a thatched hut type of village. It's not a. It's a Gilligan's Island type.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's reminiscent of what Castaways would build.
I'll take it on this boat. We've got some rope and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking.
Flashlights, all the stuff here we need.
Talking about climbing up over the rocks to the
volcano. The low rocky cliffs.
So at least I think that way might be a bit more stealthy than going.
All right.
Through the village, maybe.
Right. I suck at climbing. Well, let's do this.
What? Really climbing? Like really climbing? Isn't there like a pathway going up the volcano?
Well, you don't know. You can't see. You have to get there.
Damn.
I mean, I have got a pair of binoculars. I mean, can I have a look through those and see if I can see a way which might look better than, like an easier route up?
Yeah, so you notice that from the village to the volcano, there is a path. And the path has carved. You can sort of tell in the moonlight and everything. And also they have some torches and stuff. That there's a path that goes up into the volcano. So there's an easy path, but that's through the village and up the path and into the volcano. And there's some weird carved things on the side of the volcano. It looks like some sort of bas relief type of carvings.
Oh.
But you from the back, you don't quite see a path. It may be harder from the back, but then you won't be noticed, or it's hard to be noticed. They do seem to be busy.
Yeah, that's going to involve climbing, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. See, I'm not good at climbing.
How's your ankle, by the way, as well?
I think it got healed up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we could go the easy way, but they are a bit busy, but that doesn't mean to say there might be some of them still lingering in the village.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, plus there might be choke points or ambushes set up on the path. They might have guards they've set up to keep people from interfering.
So basically, you guys could climb up the back. You will make rolls, but it's not like it'll just bad rolls will just take you longer. The only problem is if you do a critical fail, then you'll get hurt. Right?
All right, let's do this. I'm excited to be part of this plan. Let's
Are you?
Let's go.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah. No guts, no glory.
So you're gonna anchor off the low rocky cliffs and go that way.
Yeah, we'll tie ourselves to each other, so if one guy falls, we all fall.
That's a great idea.
Are we leaving someone on the boats? Because I was just thinking, if we do need a quick escape, maybe we could.
Last time this happened, everyone freaked out and ran and left us behind.
I know.
That's true. That is true.
I'm taking the oars and the keys.
They could leave if you want. You can leave one person per boat or something, or one guy.
Sorry, let's take everyone with this.
Yeah.
It seems to be the best place. Maybe the best place to land if the rocky cliffs don't look like there's any way to get up to the elevation is maybe along the west side, that really narrow beach on the other side where it doesn't look like.
Do that too.
Because there's I don't think anyone will see us from there, right? It's not near the village or the docks.
Mm.
And if the worst does come to the worst, at least there's 2 of their ships docked, which we could sort of steal if we need to.
Yeah.
True. Yeah.
So you want to try that?
Yeah.
It looks like a good spot to me.
So when you're gonna anchor off there and then get onto the beach.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why don't you guys roll a spot hidden?
Okay. For me.
Regular.
Ooh, 6.
Yeah, regular.
I got a regular as well.
Somebody got a 6. Right?
Yeah.
It's Harvey, right?
Yeah.
So as you guys are about to get on the beach, Harvey's looking around and he actually sees like a platform in a palm tree on the edge of it.
Do you see if there's someone on it?
Yes, there's somebody there and he's like a lookout.
Wow.
Kill that guy.
Yeah, I think the back end is going to be the best route.
Where's the lookout? Where did you see it?
So you see the word beach?
Yeah.
Past the H, like if you go horizontal towards into the palm trees, there's a palm tree there with a platform and the person on it with a pair of binoculars.
Okay, yeah, we definitely don't want to approach that eastern side for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I still think the cliffs are going to be probably the better option.
All right, so we'll do it by the cliffs. Go back to plan A.
Back towards the cliffs. Okay.
Yeah, we're all doomed.
Just don't roll a 99 again.
Thanks.
Well, no, if you have less than 50, then it's a 96. Okay, you guys climb. Why don't you guys do a climb roll then?
Because we don't want to.
Thanks.
Oh, my
God.
Oh, boy.
I failed.
Me too.
I'm going to spend 6 luck.
Yeah,
Ooh.
You're pulling everybody up. You know this, right? We're all just laying there.
So only who made it?
Nate.
I did.
Only Nate made it. Okay, Nate doesn't need to roll. Everybody else needs to roll, right? So you guys are scrambling up.
Whoa! I got a 1. Yes.
Roll what? Roll what?
I got 64.
What were we rolling?
So the people who failed have to roll again, right?
Oh, okay.
All right, so I basically I rolled an odd 1, so
you made it up.
Oh,
I'm doing the couch. I'm just like, yeah.
I spent 6 luck.
Okay, so Harvey's still down there grappling.
I got inspired by Nate. I'm like, yes.
Whose idea was this? Oh, it was mine.
Can we let down a rope for him?
So Harvey's in a weird spot. So basically, this would be like a push for him to try one more time.
But can't we let down a rope for you to make it easier?
Well, I'm assuming you're using ropes and everything to help.
God damn it!
I mean, can we pull him up?
Yeah.
Right, last roll.
Last roll for Harvey.
Oh shit!
Love on those dice. Oh, 93.
What a surprise, Harvey!
Oh, you only took 1 point, but yeah. So after a bad fall, you can't help him up there.
And I just picture Harvey sitting on one of those overhangs. He's got like hanging by the ropes, kind of like kicking off, like just whatever, man.
And then the cliff sort of crumbles, and you just fall.
Oh man.
No, don't say that.
Oh, dear.
It's like you can't get close enough to the mountain to climb back up. You're just like hanging there.
And he's lucky. I only rolled a 1, so could have lost more.
We're at the top. It's kind of like Wile E. Coyote going down the canyon. Just see him.
So you make it to the top, and you realize the people are very occupied. Let me give you.
So wait, what about our angry worker student people? Are they up there too, or are they still climbing?
No, they're with you.
Okay.
Do they have to roll 2?
No, I just assumed after Harvey's 3 tries, they've made it up there.
Yeah, they actually went around where I went. You know, they saw how hard it was where I was going, so they went the easy way.
Man, even the one-legged guy with polio beat you up the hill.
Let's see, is this? Let me see if this is the map. Yes. So from the top, when you're up at the top and you look down into the volcano, this is what you see.
Yeah, that does look promising.
So they have like platforms around the side of the.
So north, the stairs. That's from the easy path. And then,
oh, jeez.
Off to the side's a little elevator for the handicap. Yeah.
So there's crates and stuff. There seems to be crates and stuff there.
Are there people?
Yes, they're partying. Not only are they partying, I think you need to do a sand check for the.
Nah. I'm not watching.
30, I made it.
Oh god. I failed.
I made it!
Okay, so let me see where. Oh, where's the point loss? Oh, it's not too bad. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's only die 3 if you fail. It's not only die
3. Oh look, I lose 3. Marvelous. That's 18 hit sun points now.
They're wearing these yellow saffron robes, and they're.
Oh, that's a stereotype.
And the robes are big. They're like giant muumuus. They're not the standard Buddhist type robes. They're bigger. They're like larger, like for fat people. You know, and then you see there's on the okay, so you see them there, and then on the south part there's a statue. Let me see. Statue.
Oh, nice.
Let me find it's sort of like this.
What?
And if you look, there's all these severed arms like attached to it, and it looks like once in a while they go and chop an arm or 2 off of some people they're sacrificing, and then throw the arms onto the statue.
Good.
Right, we need to stop this shit.
Yep.
And then to the lower left, you see there's like this opening here. There's a cage where there's some people suspended in the cage, and they don't look too happy.
Nunes looks kind of interested at the statue and what they're doing there.
The most interesting thing is where the lava is. Well, actually, there's 2 other things. It looks like rock, but it's not rock. You see on the left, this area that looks like rock, it's a pool of water. And on the right, it's a different pool of water.
Huh.
And on the right, that other pool of water There's something in the water, and the water's a little viscous, and it looks like there's. Let me show you. There's.
Can I look?
You see some creatures like this.
Oh, that's not good.
And one of them has like this gloopy slime in his hand, and he's doing something with it. And some people are scooping some of the stuff out of that pool and dumping it into the middle of the volcano area. That you see like this glowing, really bright glowing magma type of thing. And then here's the one thing that's really weird. Above the magma,
something's really weird in this
Yes.
Let's see if I can find it. Above. Oh, thought I put a picture of that here. Well,
they're hacking off arms to this idol.
That's the most normal thing is hacking off arms and putting on an idol.
Where is?
I'm going to have a look through my binoculars just to see what those crates are at the back as well.
Yeah,
Maybe you
see
shouldn't.
Crates. You see some of them are open, and you see it that has mechanical parts. Oh, here it is.
Oh, okay, that's some kind of machine.
Yeah, let me see if I can enlarge this. You see that above the.
Oh, wow.
That big?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, you don't know what it is. Stretch it bigger.
Are there people coming out of that round thing and walking over the bridge into that dome, or is that just?
It looks like Tomorrowland.
Yeah, kind of.
But do you see that on the top
Well,
right?
it's like some kind of a.
Like a bridge, right?
Well,
Yeah, so it looks like a walkway. Since
Wow,
you're
that's
looking
big.
down, you're looking down. You see, it's like a walkway, but there's nobody there. And then you think this thing's not complete yet. The tip looks like it's missing something, and looks like it's still under construction. It's not completely finished.
So that thing's it's like the size of like a space shuttle or a rocket or something.
Yeah.
Exactly. Out of context, yes, it looks like a space shuttle-ish type of thing.
I kind of think that we should destroy that. I don't know
Yeah.
why, but
that's something man was not meant to mess with.
yes,
Not at this age.
I agree.
And then for the deep one, I think it's another sand check for the deep.
Oh, you're kidding?
Come on, I only have 7 left now.
More rolling of dice. Okay.
And
Oh,
I
no.
failed again.
I still made it.
What are we doing? Sand check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I made it. 11.
Where's my CD? There it is.
Oh, I totally forgot. With every sand loss, I go into a bout of madness.
Oh, okay. So you fail the sand loss for the deep one. It's a die 6.
Oh,
Wow. This is where we lose Doc.
6.
I've
I have 1 left.
Wow.
I am now down to.
I want a bout, please.
Yes, you have a bout of madness. I think. So Spencer, you're looking down at this thing going on, and you feel like you really want to go stabby, stabby, stabby. And not only that, with this bout of madness, I think you get another point of Cthulhu mythos, but I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I don't know if it does.
You
With
spot,
1 point of sand.
yeah, you spot like where this one of these creatures, the deep one, was pulling liquid out of the water, you actually spot.
What?
Oh wait, hold on.
There we go.
No.
Oh, it gets better.
One of these things.
Good.
And you think this gelatinous thing would love to be stabbed a lot of times.
Oh yeah. I bet it does.
A lot of eyes.
A lot of eyes to pierce out of their sockets.
Yes, it's so like deserving of being stabbed over and over again.
So I make a beeline for that, despite being in the middle of enemy territory. So how do I get down there?
It takes a while. You have to climb down.
But the others see me, right? So I bent down and I try. I probably don't attach a rope because I want to be fast. So I swing myself over the rim and try to climb down.
Okay. So we'll figure that out. It'll take you a while. So the rest.
I hope they stop me.
Okay. So this thing is what the cultists are taking bits of and placing in the other pool, or is that something completely different?
Yeah. So
people, right?
This is like, you know how you have the Baked Alaska or something, where or floating island, where there's like this creamy thingy that's floating in a liquid broth.
Yes.
This is the thing that's floating in the liquid broth, and they're scooping out liquid broth out from there and dumping it into the magma underneath the spaceship, which is sort of odd.
That's nasty.
Dumping it into the magma?
Well, and the magma doesn't seem like it's magma. There's something weird about it. It has some shimmering colors to it. Like it's not like what you would see in Hawaii. Like
pretty colors.
All right. So do we notice that Spencer's going down the hill?
You have to do a spot hidden.
Oh, come on!
Made it.
Because everybody's staring down in this pit.
Oh, yeah.
I did not make it.
I made it.
I think I made it as well, but
I look very purposeful. Like this has to be done.
I mean, I agree that this needs to be taken out.
And yeah, you guys probably don't even know what I'm up to. Probably you think I'm just going further down to have a look or something.
I was going to say, I just assumed that, you know, he's got a plan and he's going to like draw some fire or something. And but I'll nudge sort of Timmy and say, I think Spencer's got a plan.
How do we deal the most damage in the shortest amount of time? We have dynamite, but how do we avoid these creatures?
Well, I don't think we can. We just have to light the dynamite and throw it, and hopefully we blow some of them up.
I mean, we just have to really do damage to the structures, right? And then get the hell out. I don't think we can't kill all these creatures. We need to just do as much damage.
Hopefully we can drive them away by doing damage to the whole area with gunfire and explosives.
Where is everyone? Like, where's the layout of all the people? Where are they concentrated and doing their stuff? Like, how can we get close to the lava pit without being noticed? Can you put the map back up?
There's a lot of activity.
And most important of all, where are all the innocent people? Because we don't really want to hit them.
Oh, they're in.
Yeah, that's
a giant cage.
Can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs.
Yeah, they're off to the side, right? They were. So the cultists are around the lava, or they're going back. They're going back and forth between.
Yeah,
the two.
they're actually about a fair number of people here.
But are they more on the north side or the south side, or is it about the
they're
same?
Actually, all over the place. You see about. Yeah, you see about 60 people in here.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I see. Do they look armed, or are they just like in big muumuus?
They look like they're big muumuus, except for there's a number clustered around the statue, and they're carrying like these scythes or sickle type things, and they're chopping off arms and then throwing them onto the statue. And then every time they throw one on a statue, there's this big like cheer.
Okay, wow. Right. I think, is this possible? Can a group of us start circling around to the left side and use that little passageway to kind of be able to get over to the lava pit?
And you realize that's what Spencer is doing. He's heading over there to go down the stairs.
Okay, wow, you bastard!
I think here's what we need to do. Here's what we need to do. We need to set up the attack force up here and have them just start opening fire as soon as we get over to the stairs, or close to the stairs, to draw their attention this direction so we can get over to that pit and then strap dynamite to that machine.
So you guys do a spot hidden. See what you guys.
42, rolling my bonus die. No, 42. There's a hard success.
I got a hard success.
Okay, so you notice that this gray area on the lower right, there's some doors. Like, it's hard to mark on here, huh? So there's a set of doors. It's hard. I don't know if you can see it. If you go,
oh, I see it. They're like different color, like brown.
Yeah, there's a set of doors there, and then at about 5 o'clock, there's another door there.
Huh, I don't see the
door.
So
you notice that.
Okay.
And you notice that this ritual, there's a guy leading this, and it's unusual in that you've been in Shanghai so long. You actually see Ho Fong here leading the ritual, and then next to him you see a white guy.
Yeah. Well, I wonder who that is.
And
okay.
Let me see if
at least we have a lot of ways to escape out of this room. But I totally think the best plan is to use these guys to just open up and be a diversion while we get over there and destroy that thing.
You see Ho Fong leading the event.
Yeah.
And where is?
And if we can, we need to try to make sure he doesn't escape.
You just throw a bunch of grenades and dynamite and shooty.
Yeah.
I'd say that's what they should do. They should let's have them do that. Let's wait until we're almost down on the other side. Have them light some dynamite, drop it right down there by the statue, try to take out as many of these cultists that are there, and then open up with their Tommy guns and just.
So Sir Aubrey was the guy from the Penhu, right?
Yeah. So you see this guy, you recognize him from
he's got
of the group of people who went on the expedition, and you see him there also in a yellow robe.
All right.
So the expedition was used by these cultists as a front. They were using the guy's money and influence to reach all of these cults around the world, right? And probably move all these artifacts and further their evil scheme. Because this guy, he seemed like he was an up and up guy. He was like the Egyptologist, but really he was like a cult leader.
Yeah, I think they were using the rich guy as a patsy and were using him as a vessel for whatever evil they were planning. So let's go ahead and have at them and unleash hell.
So you're saying when you go down there, you want the guys from above to just unleash with the machine guns from above?
First they should throw dynamite. They should light and throw a bunch of pieces of dynamite around the statue to try to kill as many of the cultists, and then open up on them, and then just continue to open fire and be a diversion while we go and destroy the machine.
Okay, so what are you going to do to destroy the machine? Take some explosives?
We need to strap dynamite to it. Okay. And then run like hell.
Okay, that sounds like a good plan.
Sorry.
So
our plan is get him.
So why don't you guys roll your stealth? I'll give you a bonus die.
Me too.
3, and then I think I'm pretty good.
Yeah. So even Spencer.
I can't believe this. I rolled a bonus die and I got the same number, 63.
Happens to me too.
Okay.
But really, I can roll 2?
And then I get another bonus die because of my skill, right?
Oh, cool. Okay.
I did the same thing. I rolled 33 twice.
Yeah, so
No.
I made it.
So everybody made it?
Yep.
No.
I failed.
Okay, so why don't we do Spencer? So Spencer, you're running over there, trying to be clever, right?
Yeah.
And this guy, where is that? Oh, there it is.
I get my special own one. Oh wow.
Yeah. This guy
Great.
sees you right as you're heading over to the pool.
Hello.
What do you?
I'll get you next.
He's going to intercept you from going to the pool.
Yeah.
What's
try.
your dex?
What?
What's your dex?
55.
Oh, you go first.
Oh. So I run by, and while running by, I want to place my scalpel into. Does it have eyes? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it has. And I shout something like, "I'm busy!" Oh, I dropped my die.
So he fights back and misses.
Ugh. Oh, I actually hit. Oh, no. Oh, almost. Yeah, okay, hard success.
Do you want to spend to get extreme, or?
Actually, why not, right? This is my last moment, more or less.
Yeah. So you do max damage plus regular damage.
Yeah, that's cool. So what's max damage on the scalpel?
Just
is that dagger a brawl?
Yeah, it's
Damn.
Assume it's. I'll give you a die 6 for the scalpel.
Oh, nice.
Do you have a body bonus or no?
No, I don't.
Okay. So 6 plus die 6.
11.
Oh.
That's not bad.
So you didn't kill it, but you run by, and you do get some resistance on its skin. Like it's tough and rubbery, but your scalpel is so nicely sharpened.
Of course.
It just slices his belly open, and as you go by and you open up a thing from his hip all the way up to his chest, and he actually falls over. So you think he's maybe still alive because you still see like gills and stuff sort of bubbling as it falls over. So it's still like breathing heavily and bleeding, but it looks like you just took it out as you run by.
And as I'm a few feet away, I turn around for a moment and I shout, "I'm coming back!" And I continue running.
So you see the pool with the Shoggoth floating in it.
Yeah, great.
You see another deep one there, standing there.
Oh, I'm busy. Told you I'm busy.
This one has like a trident, like.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
So you come up to it, and it tries to attack you.
Wait, well, why aren't the others going?
They're coming down. They're sneaking.
Oh fuck!
You just got berserker rage going on right now.
So, like I said, I don't have time for that. So I try to grab that trident from him. Well, not this time.
You failed?
Yeah.
Okay, so it does.
I have such a high brawl, though.
4. Yeah, you failed your maneuver. He does 6 points to you.
Ugh.
As you try to grab it, he stabs you with the trident.
Oh!
Meanwhile, everybody else is like sneaking down.
I failed mine as well.
Oh, you failed yours?
Yeah.
So everybody else sneaks down to where the rocket is, and they're putting the explosives. And
so the other guys they're shooting, right? Or are we still?
Yeah, they're going to open fire, and then you see Penhue say something to the crowd and points towards where Harvey is. and a number of people turn and look, and then the machine guns go off. Right. So, what do you guys want to do?
Run for the machine.
Yeah, run for the machine and get as much dynamite around it.
Set the dynamite?
Yeah.
Harvey, you guys are all doing that?
Have they started shooting with the Tommy guns, or am I like, a rabbit with the headlights in its eyes at the moment because everyone's staring at me?
So you're gonna open fire with the Tommy gun? I think the base is like, what's the base?
Well, no. Did they open up, the guys?
They're firing from up above.
Oh, right. Okay then. So they'll hopefully draw the attention away from me. Then, in that case, I'll go with the other two.
Okay. So while you're doing that, deep one against Nunes again.
I try to grab the trident again. Although it doesn't matter, actually, because... No, I just attack him with my scalpel.
Okay.
Oh, for fuck's sake. No.
Yeah, I missed, so you missed.
Oh,
so it's like a double miss.
I fight back when he attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
What?
That's fine.
Okay. Ooh!
Oh.
That's an extreme fight back.
Okay.
Do I get?
Nice.
I don't know. Do I get the impale on a fight?
Yeah, you do.
Really? Oh my god.
Oh wait, you're right. You don't. You only get regular.
Shit.
You can't get an extreme on a fight.
Damn. Okay.
So it's a die 6.
3.
3. Okay, so you heard him. You like slice him underneath his forearm, right?
Perfect.
So you guys are putting the explosives up.
Yeah,
on...
are there like support struts that would, if we blew them up, it would cause the whole structure to fall into the lava?
So you guys do a spot hidden while you're doing this.
All right. 15. I got an extreme.
Same here.
I got regular.
So as you're doing this, you see it, one of these deep ones that had all the weird goop in his hand say something, and then you hear this weird sploosh sound as something heavy and big pulls itself out of the pool and heads towards the rocket ship.
Uh-oh. We better be quick!
And then you guys, you hear this, you see it, make a sand check for the Shoggoth.
I don't see him, right?
No, you're already insane. You don't lose more.
Wait, this is another Shoggoth coming out of another pool, or?
So you guys didn't see the Shoggoth earlier. Spencer did.
Okay, so now we see we have to roll. Okay.
Yeah,
I missed it.
I rolled the dice. Oh, I made it.
I failed.
I made it. I'm like, whatever.
It's
Make it worse.
Oh, there.
I've
So
lost.
if you make it, you lose die 6.
Right now, I've lost.
If you make it, you lose D6?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
All right. Okay, all right.
Oh, if you make it, you lose these. So what do you need to lose it then? I'm guessing it's a D10, maybe?
I'm about to find out.
So
I think it's D20.
I just lost 6 points of sanity, so.
Okay. So what's your sanity before you lost the 6?
It was at 39.
So you got your... Nope, you didn't get your 20%. So make an idea.
But it's about, yeah.
I don't want to make an idea roll.
You have to.
I know.
You're coming for Spencer.
I don't want to. No, I don't understand what I'm seeing.
Oh, okay, and then the people who failed, you lose die 20.
Wow.
I could go nuts here. I could actually be over here.
I lost 11, so that takes me down to...
Same here, 11.
Oh, wow.
49.
I've got 4 left.
Shit.
So I think you got a temporary...
Yeah. I've lost altogether since getting here 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 sand since we got here.
Yeah, I think you hit your 20%, right?
Yeah.
Roll a die 10.
Am I going to chill out again, you reckon? 10.
Oh, a mania. That's new. Roll a percentile.
18.
18.
I've already got a phobia and mania. I've got insane intimidation.
Compulsion for stealing books. Bibliokleptomania. A little bit odd. Okay. Hey, that's not bad. It doesn't incapacitate you. Okay, and then Nate, how much did he lose?
I lost 11, so 11 of 60, so it dropped me down to 49.
Okay, so 60, you need to lose 12. Oh, you're 1 point short. But you have to make an idea roll.
Idea, okay. I made it.
That's not, you made it meaning you roll your idea in below, or?
Yes, I rolled my idea in below.
Yeah, roll a die 10.
Oh, jeez.
8.
Alter ego. Oh, so all the people who failed, if it's their first time to get insanity, it's a 5% Cthulhu Mythos. If it's not, it's only 1%.
Yeah, it's my first.
So it's your first. So
although I have a 5 on here before, so but I got it from reading books, I think.
Yeah, so you get another 5, so that's 10%. Because I remember your SAN was really high. So for die 10 rounds, for 7 rounds, alter ego. So what's the opposite of Nate?
Well, he tends to like want to take things slow and stealthy and like, you know, not without reckless abandon. So I think at this point he would abandon like being careful, being looking for details, being stealthy. He's just going to go for it.
Sounds right.
He's going to be impulsive.
Yeah. So you're putting the explosives on there. The Shoggoth's coming up.
It's coming up out of the pond.
Yes, it's coming out of the pond. Good thing is it's slow. Bad thing it's big.
Yeah.
All right, how far away is that?
It's on the map.
You know, I tell them yards or feet.
Yeah, the scale is. Let's say assume the rocket is maybe 20 feet across, 20 to 30 feet across. So I think their squares are a little bit too small. So it's maybe 60 feet away from.
Okay. I have dynamite in my hand. So we're packing it around the rocket. I'm going to take some of that dynamite, light it, and throw it at the Shoggoth.
Okay. Do a throw.
Oh, geez, this is going to be bad.
You'll get a bonus die because it's so big. I mean,
all right.
You're not going to. It's harder to miss.
All right, well, I still suck. Because even with the bonus die, yeah. Let's see. Can I spend luck on an attack roll?
Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm going to spend 3 luck, and I just make my throw then that way. So I make the throw.
Okay, it's 4 die 10. I remember. It's actually 4 die 10 per stick.
Do we get any Cthulhu points for witnessing the deep one and the sort of Shoggoth at all?
No, you get it if you take the temporary insanity. Then which you did. You get 1 point. Unless it's your first one, then you get 5 points of Cthulhu.
Okay, so it does 24 points.
24 points?
Yes.
Ouch. So the dynamite, it's like throwing dynamite into a bowl of Jello. So there's like this boom, and like pieces of Shoggoth fly all over the place, but it just a chunk of it got blown off.
Yes. But it doesn't even seem to. It doesn't really react to it. It's still coming, or does it slow down?
It's still coming, but it's a big chunk got blown off of it.
All right. If I can get another opportunity, if I can get another attack before it gets there, I'll throw another dynamite at it. But
yeah, let's see if anybody else wants to do something.
But that's all. That's all I'm going to be doing.
Are we going in sort of dex order or?
Yeah, let's see. They went.
Well, I mean, my character has the insane speed thing anyway, so.
So why don't we? Who Nate? I think Nate's fast, right? I remember Nate was fast.
Yeah, it's Dex, right? Based on Dex.
Yeah.
Dex of 75.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna just ignore the threats, and I just need to get the dynamite strapped to this dang thing.
Okay.
Right.
Why don't you do a just do an intelligence roll for seeing if you're done.
Okay, 19.
Yeah, that's good. So you're gonna be done very soon.
Okay.
I assume you guys spread out and you're doing a different leg of the rocket ship.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's David. Okay, Harvey, what do you want to do?
I'll take it someone handed me some dynamite when we run over there.
Okay, so you're gonna do that roll, do an intelligence roll.
Alright. Intelligence. Oh, I can't believe this. I just rolled a 96.
Wow.
So you're standing at the dynamite and like this strings are tied to something and you're looking at it and you're not sure where to tie this to.
I blame seeing the Shoggoth, it's got me unnerved.
Oh, a little bit unnerved.
Oh man.
Okay, David, I
already did my thing.
I'll let you throw another stick.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. All right.
Oh man.
Oh. Dang, I must spend more luck. Let's see. Some math. Whoa.
I dropped a book.
I did guess actually. I heard the thump. I thought that's a book.
All right, so I make it again.
Okay, roll your damage.
It's 40 10?
Yeah, 4 die 10.
Come on, D10s. Ah, it's not good. 23.
Oh, 47. Oh, you blew another chunk. It looks like more than half of it's got blown into like little pieces, but it's still like sliding across the floor.
Damn it. All right.
Yeah, do a spot hidden.
Let's see. I made it. Actually, let's see. Yeah, I just made it. It's not a hard success.
So you notice, remember there's these deep ones? There was one with the weird goop in its hands.
Yeah.
And he's making weird gestures as it's behind like the Shoggoth. He's way over near the pool, but he's making these strange gestures with the goop. And the Shoggoth, when you hit it with the explosives, it had like shied back, like it got hurt, and then this deep one like did more gestures, like almost like he's like a puppet master of some sort, like he's like pushing his hands forward, and the waves of Shoggoth like waves towards you like a wave. Like somehow he's like connected to the Shoggoth somehow.
All right.
Okay, we're down to Spencer with a stabby. There's a Shoggoth. It just exploded twice. But
yeah, that's very sad. I mean,
yeah.
God damn it. Yeah, but first I have to get rid of that fucking guy here in front of me. So yeah, I tried to stab his eye.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that looks better.
What do you get?
Hold on. That's a regular.
Okay, he got a regular, so you hit him.
Okay. 5.
5. He did 3 before, right?
I don't have time. I told you.
He's hurt, but he's still up.
I'm fighting back.
Okay.
Ooh, a 2. Take that.
So you got a regular. You beat him. Do your regular damage.
Oh
Take
man.
him out.
3.
3. He's close.
Oh.
Close.
Damn.
Yeah. So you hit him, and he's like staggered. And he's over, and he's like, it's like he has 1 hit point left.
Oh. Wow.
And he's almost on his last legs, but
You have to tell me that, right?
So do your attack, and then if you don't kill him, so we'll just finish this off.
What? I can attack again?
Yeah, we'll just.
Oh, you're a
this is
good
all
man.
separate, right?
Okay. No. No, but 12, 10, 9. I spent 9 luck. That's great,
Okay.
spending so much luck.
Okay, spend the 9.
Okay.
You have to do.
And
more.
1 point.
Oh.
Don't tell me he has 2.
He has armor, so
Morgan.
he has 1 point armor.
Wow.
Remember I told you that tough hide?
You know what? You can keep your deep one. Fuck.
So he's gonna attack you. You can fight that.
Oh shit.
Kill.
That's hard.
Oh, he got a regular. Okay, you hit him. Do your damage. Roll at least a 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I do too.
Okay, so as you stab him one more time, you feel like there's a resistance as this, you
Don't
stab him,
resist.
and then suddenly it's like the knife blade punctures whatever's there. Maybe you need to sharpen your scalpels more or something. But suddenly it punctures, and then it goes right into where you think its heart is, and then it just sort of gasps and sort of exhales, like you could see the gill on its side just sort of quiver a little and stop, and then you pull out your scalpel.
I gasped too, and I
The
look
thing
down at it and I say,
Slides onto
"Told
the ground. Okay, so back to these other guys. Nate, you're done. What do you want to do, Nate? You're actually done. Do you want to just set off the explosives?
Yeah, I'm gonna light it.
Okay,
Yeah.
light it and run.
Yeah.
And then
Do you call out to us that you're like lighting it, or you just do it and run?
Yeah. Fire in the hole.
but he's just doing one of the legs. So Harvey, you're standing there with this stick of dynamite. You're gonna try to look for a place to put it again.
Well, being as I hear him say fire in the hole, can I just light it and place it at the base of the leg?
Yeah,
and then
you
just
could.
run.
And then just roll a just do a luck roll to see if you did
What's my luck? 88. So pretty good. Yeah, passed.
Okay, so you placed it where you think like you jammed it at somewhere, and then you lit it and run.
Yeah.
And then Timmy.
And a shout out as well, by the way.
So, Timmy, you didn't have a chance to put the dynamite.
No, I was throwing it at the Shoggoth that was coming
what
at
do
us.
you do?
I'm gonna run because this thing's gonna tip over.
Okay.
Get out of there.
Oh, fingers crossed.
So you guys run.
I'm hoping it falls on the Shoggoth and the deep one. That'd be cool.
So that's a good call. Okay, I'll tell you what. Why don't you roll a luck roll?
Oh, after I spent all my luck, great. Okay, yeah. All right, let's see. Come
if
on.
you fail, you hit Spencer too.
It falls right on me. Oh, no, it doesn't.
Okay, you didn't make your luck.
I rolled like a 96. I have 25 luck left.
Okay, so the explosives go off. You guys are running back up the stairs, I assume?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm still busy, right? Or is my bout done? Did you roll for the time?
Oh, it's 8 rounds, so.
What?
Yeah.
But hold on, I attacked 4 times at least? No, 6 times. So I have 2 rounds still.
Yeah.
Do we have an opportunity to shoot Ho Fang or Penhu?
No, you're running, right? So, but why don't you roll a spot hidden now that you mentioned that?
Okay. Well, yeah, let's see, they're escaping. 41, roll my bonus die, same 41. So that's hard.
So you notice Penhu is he's doing something. You can recognize ritualistic movement. He's doing something ritualistic.
Can I light a stick of dynamite and throw it at him?
Not from the distance. He's way over near the bloated woman statue. You guys are going up the stairs. So it's too far. Unless you want to go back down there.
Yeah, I need to try and get him. Especially because of my mania.
Yeah.
I'm going to get him.
So you're going to head back down towards him?
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to circle back around and get the stuff ready to light a stick of dynamite and throw it at him.
So the dynamite goes off. 2 of the legs go. So let me roll where it goes. 8. Okay, so it's going to fall towards where the crates are. So that's the direction the rocket's falling.
Let's hope the crates haven't got anything explosive in them.
Yeah. That would be good.
These are all the boxes filled with people from that house.
So you're going to run towards there, so it'll be a couple rounds. And then I think once you run 1 or 2 rounds, then you'll be past the rocket, and that's when your temporary insanity runs out too.
Okay.
But you're mostly committed by then.
Yeah.
So when you run up, you see but since you're still under temporary insanity, you don't lose any more sand. You see the completely horribleness of the bloated woman statue and how horrible it is.
Body parts all over it.
Yeah. What's your dex?
75.
Roll your dex.
Made it. Barely, but made it.
Okay. So roll your throw for the dynamite.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Maybe I need some luck with this then. Bro.
You were the one who burned Harry, right?
I know. Here we go.
Just saying.
Throw is 30. Here we go. Oh, no. And the luck is not going to help me. 89.
Okay, so the stick goes flying somewhere and explodes. There's this explosion, and then you notice that the statue that's standing there is not a statue anymore.
Oh. Good. Good.
Okay.
Roll a... Let's see, where is that? You notice the statue doesn't look like what the statue originally looked like.
Mm.
Now it looks like a human woman with tentacles sprouting from her body, but there's these sickles hanging from the belt around her tunic. She's carrying a black fan, which she's holding just underneath her eyes, and she looks like a beautiful, slim, and beautiful Chinese maiden.
Yeah.
And she looks at you.
I know what she really looks like.
Let's see. I thought there was something here. Let me check. Why don't you roll a POW roll?
Okay. What's my POW? Okay, I made it. Is there such a thing as extra, or do you do? It would be a hard success.
Oh, okay. So, you feel like this weird allure from her, but you're able to resist it. But she has this very unearthly pull towards you, and then you notice that all the cultists that were running from the bullets and everything, suddenly a lot of them just sort of stand there and now are looking at her, and some of them are like bowing down to her.
If I have more dynamite, I want to throw it. Otherwise, I want to shoot my shotgun at what's his name.
And you notice that a number of the machine gun shots from above has suddenly stopped.
Okay.
Balls.
Yeah, time to get the hell out of Dodge.
Okay, so you notice that, and then Spencer, you're running towards the Shoggoth. Why don't you do one attack against the Shoggoth?
You just want to torture me. Well, still a regular. Roll his 8 attacks, please.
The Shoggoth, it actually does a regular. So since you're attacking it, you actually do regular damage, but you're sticking this thing into it, and it's really tough.
5.
Yeah, it's like the hide is even tougher than these amphibious fish people. And you barely nick it, and then it's going to attack you for a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Dodge or fight back.
You know what? I fight back.
Okay, roll your attack.
Oh, that's hard.
Oh, so it tries to engulf you, but your scalpel a little bit cuts off of it.
Forget it.
And it gets a
4.
Huh?
4. I fought back.
Yeah, it only. Well, I'll tell you later.
Well, at least pretend, okay?
So it gets 2 attacks, so it's going to attack you again.
Regular.
Yeah, I missed. So you do roll another damage.
Guys, I solo Shoggoth.
Wow.
Oh, 1 point, yeah. Maybe later.
Okay. I think you're going to come out of your insanity soon, but...
Oh. Maybe a little bit too late.
Okay. So, what are you going to do, Nate?
Having thrown my dynamite and missed, I think I'm just going to get out of there now.
You got to run? Okay,
Yeah.
I know the other 2 guys are running up the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're just leaving Spencer.
Okay, Spencer, one last round.
What do you mean last?
Before you snap out of it.
Oh, okay. Regular.
Regular. It fights back. I got a regular, so you do your 1 point to it.
Thank God. What do you mean? 6?
And it does its attack, so.
No.
Okay, so it hits you.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think it's 8 die 6.
Ouch.
What?
Yikes.
What? Oh, you know what I just heard? 8d6.
Yes, it's 8 dice 6.
I heard it again.
Wow.
22.
It's gonna be messy.
Well, if you rolled shitty.
No, I had 20.
31.
Ouch.
Oh, that's a problem. Fuck.
Nom.
Are you like at 0?
I'm at minus.
So
what are you talking about?
If anybody's watching, the Shoggoth lifts itself up and then just sort of engulfs Nunes. And the only thing you see
and in
is
the
like,
last moment, though, as one of you maybe is looking back, you see that he has that split second of understanding what he was actually doing there, and you see panic in his eyes as the Shoggoth closes in around him, and you lose sight of him.
Yeah, and then the only thing you see is like his hand sticking out with a scalpel, right?
There's gonna be one little hand around the neck of the statue with a little scalpel holding it.
Oh boy, that's
all right.
bad.
So we were withdrawing, I assume.
Yeah, I hear you're withdrawing.
You should, yeah.
What about our? Do you have any of our mooks, our foot soldiers, or are they all?
Something going on down there, and suddenly the shooting stopped. Whoa, Jack Brady.
Yeah, so I'm trying to find Jack Brady and the old guy that was sort of like the little old man of the protesters.
Yeah, Jack Brady failed his sand check.
Whoops.
What?
Good old Jack.
Don't kill him now.
Can't pull through. Oh, reliable.
Oh my god. I looked at the sand loss. It's like, oh yeah, Jack is.
I don't want a 10 points in, new guy, please.
No, I think you have to roll a new character. Jack went negative 70.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
Oh wow!
That's maybe a bit much.
Hey, he knew the ceremony. He can't go crazy. He's the guy.
He's outlived his usefulness, I guess. He got us here.
The new Chinese leader guy still okay. And then a percentage of his people are okay, but most of them took a big hit when the bloated woman showed up, because it's the die 10 or die 100. And when you see
Wow. Good thing I didn't see her.
My mania saved me.
Okay, so I'm basically going to try. Can I get to Jack and drag him out, or is he not there when I get to the top?
Well, they're at the top. He's... Let me see.
If I need to, I will physically drag him with us because I need him. He's got to teach me that spell.
So he's got the alter ego. He's like a sniveling chicken right now.
All right. Well, I just pick him up and firemen carry him down to where we, it's gonna be a bit problem climbing down the hill, though.
Yeah. So he will be going to a sanitarium.
All right.
He can join his friend. They can drool in a cell together.
Yeah, he took like 90 points of sand loss.
Oh,
wow.
But he only started at 20, so as an NPC, because he has a really high Cthulhu mythos too.
All right. Well,
I would have loved to get them.
He had 45 Cthulhu mythos.
Wow, we would have needed that.
His punching is at 80%.
What?
His machine gun is 60.
Oh, what a lot.
Man.
This is terrible.
Knife is 70.
So as we're going down the volcano on the outside, I looked at the old man, the old leader of the protesters, and I said, "Do you know the ceremony that he was going to perform?"
Oh, he goes, we should do that.
What?
he says, we should do that.
What?
There's five of the guys that you brought with you, the NPCs that are still not crazy.
Yeah.
And you want to do the ritual up there since you're there?
Well, yeah, I mean, might as well. I mean, what could it hurt?
What a ritual. Oh, that, yeah.
Yeah, the close the gate or the purify the ground or... Yeah, I mean, I'll help out if it needs to be helped out.
Yeah, who wants to help out?
When it's needed.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
I don't know the ritual.
Well,
he's going to do the ritual, but he wants everybody that wants to participate in it to sort of like hold hands and do something and do some
chanting. Are we like, you mean like lending power? Okay.
Basically, you have the idea. Yeah, it's a POW.
Yeah.
So if you go to 0 POW points, then you go unconscious, or what happens?
No, you start losing
sanity.
You might go unconscious, actually.
Because I have 7 POW. I was wondering.
Oh
no, magic points.
Magic points.
So magic points. What happens?
POW 35. I'm sorry, the magic points I'm talking about.
Yeah, when magic points are, then you lose HP. Then.
Yeah, you lose hit points.
All right. So basically, it drains like one of those life force zombies. Cool.
Have we got anyone keeping watch?
I'm watching from above.
How long does it take?
Don't worry.
So, who wants to do the ritual?
I will help with the ritual.
Okay.
I will keep watch.
Okay, he's gonna watch. So we got 7, 8. Hey, it's a die 8. And then so it's Nate and Timmy. Okay, let me look up the ritual because...
Yeah, don't fuck that up. Important.
Yeah. Definitely.
So what should I play next? That's difficult.
Oh, here it is. 7...
Yeah, so I have a backup character that's going to be a safecracker, a thief.
Oh yeah, we need something like that, right?
So, he's my backup when this guy dies.
Oh, you do have?
I have one. I have one. I have one. So I'm just letting you know.
Okay, so you're close too, right?
Notice I didn't say if he dies. I said when he dies. Of course, I said this is probably going to be the guy that lives forever.
Okay, so this is interesting. So it actually doesn't leech magic points, or it leeches POW.
It leeches POW?
Yeah.
So you're actually spending your attribute?
Yeah, permanently.
Oh, no.
But you don't know this when you're doing it. You will know when you do lose it the first time.
So but you regain it with on a luck roll.
That's hard, though. Or if you do...
And if you do a spell against someone else, and
if you do a POW versus POW, then you gain it. But let's.
I mean, can we volunteer how much we're going to lose, or is it a random roll?
It's a random roll who loses bits, and then how much, and then once you lose your first bit, then you have an idea of it, and then you can decide whether you want to continue or not. Right.
All right.
Okay, so. Oh, what luck! Nate loses first. So this, wow. So Nate, you lose because this is in percentage. So I have to multiply this 5. You actually lose 20 POW.
20 POW or magic points?
POW.
So how does that work? You just decrease the stat?
Yeah.
And it's a permanent loss?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay. And this changes all your other stats and stuff too?
Right? No, it doesn't. Because POW, nothing's dependent on POW except for your magic type.
Magic. Okay.
And then actually, then Timmy gets hit second for the same. Wow.
20?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm knocked down to 15.
So you could opt out now.
Yeah, I'm not going to give any more because.
Yeah, I mean, We gave a healthy dose.
Yes. I gave my pint of blood. All right.
That's right. We're prohibited from donating more.
Give me my cookie. Give me a cookie and orange juice now, please.
I mean, if you explain to me what happened, because I was keeping watch, and you guys want to keep watch, and I'll have a go.
I just feel less now. All right. Yeah. Hey, it's tingly. You should try this.
It sounds very enlightening. Let's give it a go.
It's kind of like drinking fizzy cola, only all over your body.
Because my POW went up by a few points because I had a really good. Someone was trying to cast a spell on me, and I got a really good roll, which made my POW go up. So I don't mind losing a little bit. If I have my POW is now 51, it was 45.
Wow! Yeah, you get in here. Come on. We'll tap out.
Okay, so what you suddenly see is one of these guys suddenly like shrivel up and die.
Oh crap!
Yeah.
That sort of and
that's tingly.
And then at one point, so they draw the symbol, right? They draw that symbol. I don't know if you remember. They have
the little Egyptian eye thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I saw that on the symbol,
right. Yeah. That's part of it, not the thing.
Yeah.
So let me see how dedicated these guys are.
Is that on the disclaimer of the symptoms of closing a portal? Symptoms may include being reduced to a dried up husk.
Side effects may include shriveling and death.
Yeah.
Please discontinue if you experience these.
Being crumpled up and discarded like an empty juice box.
So at one point, like 2 other guys die, and they give up. They actually give up because they think they don't have enough people to do this.
All right, what? Come on, you can't give up now. No, don't give up.
Okay, do a persuade.
Yeah. We're almost there. I can see it forming.
Yes, we're almost there. We can do this.
Do a persuade roll. I'll let you do a persuade roll.
Just a few more drops.
Never give up. Never give up.
Yelling,
never surrender.
That's right.
Don't let evil best you. Oh wow! I got a extreme.
Oh, okay.
I rolled a 0-5 also, and I'm pitching in my voice.
Oh my god!
I don't mind helping them if they need numbers.
Yeah, my extreme's a 10. I rolled an 8. So yeah,
nice.
You can hear the soulful music playing in the background. We're giving them the Independence Day speech. You know.
That's right.
We will not give up without a fight. We will not vanish in the night. Today we will survive. We will move on. Because today is our not really Independence Day. It's more like the 3rd Tuesday in July. No, so
okay, so they do. If Matt, you want to volunteer some?
Yeah, if they need numbers.
Okay. Oh, same thing. I rolled the max 20%.
So I'm losing some power here.
Yeah, lose 20% of your POW.
20%, right.
Do you want to? Are you willing to lose more?
Hang on a sec. Let's just work it out. 20. Sort of crap at maths, especially percentages. It is. 20% of 51 is what? 10, isn't it?
Subtract 20 off your 51, so
it's a straight point.
Lose 20, so you're down to 31.
Oh, right, I see what you mean. Right, okay. Shit. Yeah, I'll tap out.
31? No. 41. 41 is 41.
thought he said he had 51, right? So he lost 20.
Yeah, but
What?
It's 10.
Yeah, my pay is 51.
Yeah. So you lose 20 of it, right? So
you're losing 20 points off the stat.
Correctly.
Right, I thought you said 20%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you actually.
I'll tap that.
Okay, so you actually do that, and and just as Chumin, their leader, he actually somehow, like, at one point he closes his eyes and he continues the ritual, and he's the last one standing, and when he's done, the symbol that you see sort of vanishes. It's like it makes this glowing light, and then it sort of goes invisible.
All right.
Yes.
So like any kind of thunderclap, any kind of like, angelic choir.
And you notice that all the new China guys, they're all dead, right? they spent all their power with your persuasion that they have to do.
I got to get into politics. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
and yeah, it's sort of quiet. And the thing is, they did this at the rim of the volcano, right?
Yes.
And you don't hear. It's sort of quiet everywhere, but I don't know if you want to look into the rim of the volcano.
Yeah, sure. Let's do this. Let's peek. I'll peek. I'll peek over the edge. What do I see?
Roll a sand check.
Of course.
Oh.
Of course. I was expecting that. Ha ha! It's in your face, Sanity. I rolled a 2.
Okay, roll a die 10.
I rolled a 3.
You lose 3 sand, and you see the bloated woman is still down there, and she like staring up
Right into his eyes.
She's looking up at you and not sure what's going on, and you see the surviving, like, there are not that many surviving cultists down there, and they're sort of worshiping her, and she looks at you and she gives you a wink.
She's leading them off through a round of the Macarena. They're all standing in a circle.
I died for nothing.
All right. So I sink back down. So I don't know if we're successful or not. She's down there and she's sassy as ever.
Is it worth throwing some dynamite down there?
Yeah, just throw everything you have down there, honestly.
Yeah, might as well.
Make some fire.
Yeah, you can huck whatever you have left over in there without looking, right?
Just throw it over, light it.
Okay, there's some explosions more going on, and then I think it's probably time to leave, right?
Yeah, let's get out of here. Run away.
Okay. So where do you want to go next? I know that Jack Brady wanted to go to Kenya, but now he's
dead.
Insane. So
yeah.
Well, I mean, part of the reason why he was going to go with us is he had the little ceremony to shut things down or cleanse them, and apparently that doesn't work, or it only works. It only works before the elder god manifests. So, once they're out of the bag, they're out of the bag, I guess.
Well, no, when you head back, the old man? Guy, the old guy from the museum will talk to you. But
all right, so we head back with like the leader who's all kind of shriveled up a little bit, and I guess nobody else made it back.
There's some crazy ones. There's some crazy new China guys. Plus, Jack Brady's crazy, right?
Yeah. So, wow. This was anticlimactic. I was expecting something more victorious, but yeah,
Hey, we're alive, and we
What? We're not.
Not all of us.
You evil man.
So when you go back and talk to the guy from the museum, he
Yeah.
tells you that symbol. He asks you what happened, and then you tell him, right?
Yes.
And he tells you that symbol is active now.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Good.
the special property of the symbol is that these creatures cannot sense it. Is one thing.
Okay.
And two, as long as it remains there, it will leach out their evil slowly over time.
Okay.
All right.
Even from the bloated woman.
We peed in their well.
Yeah. So basically, he says over time, then it will cleanse the island.
Okay. So I need.
And the special thing about it is they can't sense it. So it's like invisible to them when it becomes invisible, and they have to look for it actively to find it.
Nice. Okay.
All right. So we should have that ceremony taught to one of us.
Yeah. So he will teach it to you, and then because you have shut down this one gate, you gain die 20 sand.
Yay.
Whee.
Wow. Imagine if I would have survived. I could have gotten that sand.
I just rolled 19.
We pour out a drink in your honor. Oh, nice.
Ed.
13. Sweet.
Wow, I actually got better sand than I started with this adventure. Started out at 39 and I went up to 48. Which is about halfway to my max. Because I got Cthulhu Mythos.
So it is sort of weird. That's how it works. So basically, this thing is hard to detect, and they have to actively look for it and know where to look for it, and then they have to detect it, and then they can shatter it. Like Jack Brady told you the story of Roger Carlyle shattering the same symbol in Egypt, right?
Yeah.
So it takes a lot of work to shatter one, and also
and a lot of points. We're gonna need an army of people to drain.
Yeah, so you need a lot of followers.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know how we're gonna pull that off again, but we'll see.
Yeah, and they so now that you know how it works, it drains 5 to 20 POW points, sort of randomly over time from people, and you have to hit a certain target level for the spell to activate.
Okay.
So how do we gain POW? We have to do a POW versus POW against somebody?
Yeah, if you do a POW versus POW on a spell and you win, you get, I forgot how much it was, but you gain something.
20,
And
10.
then if you roll a 01 on a luck roll, you gain a die 10.
Okay.
Only if you fail your luck. So you roll a 01 on your luck, and then you check again by rolling against your luck, and if you fail, then you get the die 10.
Okay.
And I forgot the POW versus POW. Micah said, I think it was also a die 10.
I think it's D10, yeah.
Yeah. But you also have to make the test. It's again, once you do it, it's
really?
Yeah.
Sure? Okay.
I think so.
Not sure. Getting some coffee. I'm dead anyway. Be right back.
Wow. Okay.
So the question is, where do you want to head to after this?
So the choices are Kenya, Egypt, and is there another place?
Australia. Australia. I'm sorry.
Well, what do we have the most leads to? I mean, I guess.
Well, Kenya and Egypt are ones that were on the list already.
Yeah.
And
what's going on in Kenya? That's where the expedition was killed, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So in my meta running this before, I think Kenya or Egypt are the two more interesting ones.
Yeah.
Australia actually got dropped out of the scenario, and then they re-added it back, so it's not necessary.
I wonder, is it going to be in the new version?
Huh?
Is it going to be in the new version? I wonder if they must.
So. I know that the complete version, the one I have, they put it back in. But at one point, they put it in the Australian supplement. Right? They took it out of the scenario and they stuck it in the Australian supplement.
Huh.
And then later, the reprint I have, 2010, they put it back into the masks.
Huh.
I assume they'll leave it in there in the new print run. Because apparently it's a 2-book hardback version with the next 7th edition.
Oh wow!
I'm gonna step away for a second. I'll be right back.
I might just quickly grab a drink.
Oh, and then everybody, you could do your advancement and everything too.
Alright, cool. I take it I'll have to give this. Actually, you know this automatic pistol they gave me, and everyone's died. Can I just pocket that?
Yeah. It's yours.
There's probably Tommy guns everywhere too, but it's harder to smuggle.
Yeah.
Harder to smuggle.
Cool. I'll take that with me. See if I can get my spot hidden up. And
then roll your luck if you fail. It's 2d10 luck. If you fail your luck.
Well, my spot hidden's not going up because I passed it. And I didn't fail my luck because it's quite high anyway, so those don't go up. But at least I got some sanity back. And I gained a pistol. Right. Can you make a drink?
Persuade. Yep. That.
Yeah, this originally was supposed to be the climactic end because it has like everything, like Shoggoths and deep ones.
This one was, huh? But so they don't set it up so that you can actually like force an order.
No, you can't force an order, but
because you can't withhold clues.
Yeah, and the way they set it up, they give you everything to go anywhere you want. So.
Yeah.
So that's why this has so much stuff in this one. Like, there's a lot of side things that you guys sort of ignored and stuff like that. But
like the tea house.
Yeah, there's like Ho Fong's mansion, which he didn't go into. There's various other NPCs that you sort of decide to ignore or didn't want to look for them.
Oh.
Because you could actually hook up with the Japanese military.
In Shanghai?
Yeah, because remember there's the Japanese section.
Alright.
So they have a lot of different groups you can hook up with.
Yay.
And then there's some other opposing occult groups also in Shanghai.
Like opposing in what way?
There's some bad guys that want some stuff. If you cut a deal with them, they'll help. Because the bloated woman is sort of like having monopoly in the area. But there's some people that don't like them, and if you approach them, you can cut deals with them. And like I said, there's also the Japanese military, so if you had hooked up with them, it would add some of their firepower within the New China group. They actually have like a battleship or something like that. And Japanese Marines.
So, what's the consensus? Are we going to Egypt or Kenya, or are we going pressing on to Australia? Or
I think they haven't decided yet.
No, we haven't decided. Well, geographically, what's closer? Africa, right?
Oh, Africa is Africa, right? So.
Well, I think we're kind of midpoint between Kenya and Australia where we are. So we either go one way or the other. But I'm pushing towards Kenya just because it seems to be more stuff going on that is related to things we already know about and things we've uncovered.
Yeah, and we'll pick up maybe more information about what happened with the expedition and everything. Okay.
Yeah, you know.
Plus, we'll have more info to send to Carlisle.
Yep.
All right, sounds good to me.
So I am going to. Do I have to do any kind of a role to learn the ritual, or is it just something I'm going to?
Oh, so yeah, there's. Eventually, you'll learn it, but
it's going to be punishing.
No, it's just multi-roles. So,
although I'm not sure, looking at my character, I'm not sure it makes much sense for me to learn it, since I've only got a power of 15 right now.
Oh yeah, so your casting is going to be horrible. I'm
pretty weak.
You can learn it, but not to throw it, but you can learn it to teach somebody else.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe if Madame Doom makes a comeback at some point.
Yeah, do a hard int roll to learn it.
Let's see. Nope.
Yeah.
I made it a success, but it wasn't a hard one. It was like,
yeah.
Actually, can I spend luck on it or not?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so then I will spend the luck.
Yeah, otherwise it's you have to try it.
And I will make it then.
Okay. So let me tell you what the spell is. It's called the Eye of Light and Darkness.
Okay. And that will be in our reference section on the website?
And what do we need to roll to be able to learn that?
It's a hard int roll.
We're at 53. So standard success, does that work?
No, you need a heart.
Hard.
Yeah.
You can spend luck.
If you fail, you can try again in 2 weeks.
How much luck would that cost? Would be 18. I don't know. Do you think it's worth it?
So one of you already learned it, so you could try again in 2 weeks, and Timmy can try to teach you again, and you try again in 2 weeks.
Okay.
But Timmy, chance of throwing it are low because first time you throw it, it's you have to make a hard power roll to succeed.
Yeah.
So maybe you're right. You want to teach it to Madame Doom.
Yeah, she's the one who's been kind of sitting in her room eating bonbons and reading books. So Tom has to get back into playing. Madame Doom needs to pull her weight.
Our heavy POW hitter.
Yeah. Need to bring the Doom.
It basically the symbol, like you draw or chisel a symbol into some material. When the spell works, then suddenly the symbol will disappear, and when nearby, those who create it can always see the dim nimbus of the eye. So those who create it can still sense it if you're near it.
But people that don't see it. It's invisible.
It's invisible to them, and and mechanically, it sucks out 1 magic point per hour. So
now, if somebody mucks with it and tries to destroy it, can the caster know, or is that something we won't know?
Yeah. Basically, you create it and you leave it alone.
Okay, so over time it will suck out magic points and deplete the area of whatever the bad guys have been doing.
Yeah. And to find it, it's really hard, it says. It says sometimes it takes years to find one.
Did that phobia and mania have a name? The compulsion to
Oh,
steal?
it was a bibliokleptomania.
Bibliokleptomania. I'll add that to my. So now I've got insane intimidation, and I like to steal books.
Or books.
Yeah. In fact, I want to Google that just to read about it.
There might be. I don't know how many people have bibliokleptomania.
Well, I mean, it makes sense from an investigator's point of view because the solution to a lot of the problems are in books.
Yeah.
So you'd want to have as many books as possible.
Yeah, and you don't want to give them up.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, I've found it on Google. A kleptomania specialising in books.